points away, of course, from the halfway stage. City behind Arsenal and 4 clear of Newcastle United. Chelsea stay in 10th. They are 10 points off a Champions League spot. Southampton are 3 from safety, propping up the Premier League with just 3 wins. They're 2 points behind Wolves, and of course Everton on Wednesday dropped into the relegation zone. That after Nottingham Forest went up to 15 and on 17 points. West Ham are out of the drop zone of goal difference.
Pep, what's your reflection on that victory and how it came about?
We didn't play good in the first half, maybe because I say thank you for the effort to Joao playing on his position and Rodri not even in his position, but we decided to put a lineup and we could adapt with the players on the pitch. If they decide to play 5 in the back, play a little bit differently, and then the second half was much better in all departments, and we fought incredible. It was a big result for us, of course.
Was it more than just a personnel change that you made? Also, was there a change in the way they're actually playing too?
Ready to start eating healthier? Meet Kachava. Kachava is the world's...
But the last games, Rico has the ability to make his mate play better. So there are players that play for himself really good, but he has the ability to make all the team play better. Because every moment he does, he knows exactly when he has to open inside and what he has to do. So playing the level he played in Chelsea Carabao Cup, especially Leeds, Liverpool, and today again, he changed the game. Of course, Manu was really good. I'm happy that Kyle, he finished the first half really good after a long time. But yeah, good victory for us.
When you make a double sub at half time, did you already have in your mind, I might make another double sub quickly too?
Yeah. Riyad, I want to put it in the first half because I'm so sorry for Joao because he struggled playing his position, but I thought the space would be there. He's good at 1 with wide in the final third. And I thought Riyad make his quick. But after, for example, second half when Bernardo was better, my substitution, but after, there are players that needs, after World Cup, needs still to come back and best form, and hopefully in a few games, next games are going to happen.
What do you say about John Stones' form tonight?
He played an extraordinary World Cup. John can adapt perfectly in the build-up with 3. Wider has the calm, the composer. He's playing the best level. Listen, it was maybe the first sign 7 years ago when we arrived together, and he's stable here and his mood is good. He's a fantastic player.
Jack Grealish is lauded for his ability to hold the ball, to dribble with the ball, but was it his cleverness, first-time ball, that made the goal?
Yeah, he did twice with Haaland in in Leeds, and today again. So yeah, he always came in because his body language is exceptional. When he plays, he doesn't play. Always is positive. He's incredibly loved. And when you are like this and don't have regrets or something, the people believe is something weird, this type of guys always play good. And his contribution was amazing, not just with the ball defensively. In one position in the second post, he was there in the position to defend there inside. So yeah, he was really good.
What's the biggest thing you think you take out of tonight? Is it? I mean, the obvious answer is the 3 points to take you closer to Arsenal.
Well, we struggled a lot in the first half. It was sloppy. It was slow. It was not with rhythm. And in the second half was much better for the minute 1. And this is what I said many times. We want to lose in this way. Not win. We are closer to win, but we have to lose in this way. Be ourselves. In the first half, we struggled a little bit.
And the importance of the 3 points?
Yeah, better than to have 3 points. Yeah, definitely.
I know there's a lot of football to go, but because of the intensity, even at half-time, you obviously want to win the game. But are you aware we've got to come away with 3 points here?
The players know it. So for a long time, we are there top, close. So we have an opponent right now, like have done fantastic, but we try. So now is okay, FA Cup again, Carabao Cup, and Old Trafford. A big challenge for us, but important. These 3 Premier League games Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford, at home against Spurs. So start to winning is so important for our mood and our confidence, and being close for the top of the league, Arsenal.
Thanks, Pep.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, of course, next up it's Chelsea on Sunday for Manchester City. They've already beaten them in the League Cup as well. Riyad Mahrez scored in that game as well, and the next Premier League game is at Old Trafford in the derby. Big games wherever you look. What did you make of his interpretation between the first half and the second half for City there?
Yeah, it's a good assessment. He's spot on. The second half was night and day compared to the first half. Everyone was too slow. He didn't get at Chelsea enough. Rico Lewis, he mentions, only 18 years of age, came on and changed the game, and that's a big statement. You think of the superstars that they have at Manchester City, and this young kid's come off the bench, and Glenn's already mentioned played more in midfield with the ball, and maybe went into a back four without the ball, but he was superb. And of course the other two subs, Mahrez and of course Jack Grealish, you know, they're game changers. That's when you've got this squad of players. Glenn mentioned about the squad of players that Man City have. That's why they're champions, because Pep can look over his shoulder and goes, who can change the game for me? And Mahrez again, you know, he pops up with a really important goal.
What about the timing though, from a managerial point of view? Because Shay was having a moan up earlier on, saying sometimes he feels Pep doesn't go early enough, given the options he's got.
I think most of the time when Pep's having to make substitutions, he's 9 times out of 10 in control of the game, so he can choose. I think he knew they weren't at it first half, and so he's had to make them very, very much earlier in the game. And my word, were they decisive. But putting Lewis in the centre of midfield, then freed up De Bruyne, I think that's a fantastic evening's work for Pep, because not only tactically and whatever, but you've got, I said before the game, De Bruyne and Ireland, when they're together and they're playing on song, both of them didn't turn up first half. So you've got a part of their spine not playing anywhere near their best. And normally you're saying, well, one of them or both of them playing together, City win. And then suddenly he's still, without them really outstanding tonight, the team have turned it round. The subs coming on, with the young lad Lewis going in that central position. Then De Bruyne went much higher up the pitch. So they occupied the back four of Chelsea much more second half. And then suddenly had all the options that they had. When Mahrez came on and Grealish came on, they had real genuine wingers. Cancelo did okay against Cucurella the first half, but then Mahrez is a genuine winger. Grealish knows how to play that role. So suddenly the team fell into place without their... Two talisman, really.
And those two, Michael, incredibly, took less than 4 minutes to combine for what was the winning goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's an absolute dream, isn't it, as a manager, when you make a substitution like this. And then straight away, not one, but two combine for the goal. And it was a very good goal as well. You know, one touch. A lot of people will criticise Jack Grealish for taking too many touches sometimes, but this was absolutely brilliant in terms of spotting the run, seeing the space, and playing it first time as a centre forward, as an attacking player. You want early crosses into the pit, into the box. We'll look at the goalkeeper shortly. We'll look at the Cucurella shortly. But from an attacking point of view, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. One winger to the other. We spoke about it before the game, actually, from Chelsea's point of view. That's what they've been failing to do a lot this year.
Right, Shay Gibbons.
Go on, Shay. Take it away.
Kepa.
Yeah.
Keeper's union.
I don't want to take any away from the assist of Jack or the finish of Mahrez.
Keeper. Kepa. What's your view?
He's got to just block it out. I mean, you know, people would say get a touch, and I think he can catch that. I think if he just dives square to the ball, he makes.
What's he
easy.
thinking?
I don't know, unless he thinks Haaland or somebody's coming in his island, he's too square onto the ball, he needs to open his left shoulder. But for me, if he's in the right position and he's set, his feet are set, he just dives and he takes that ball.
Shay, do you think his base was too wide? His feet are too wide. He had nowhere to go.
When he went wide to get it, I think he must have thought someone was coming in.
You know,
as a
like
goalkeeper, you've got his scan as well.
You know, like when you make a good save, you move your feet first to get across.
Yeah.
I don't. His feet were so wide, he couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't manoeuvre himself.
You just got to dive.
Whereas if he's got to dive on it, and I don't think he can because his feet are too wide. If his feet are together a little bit, you can go much easier.
He's in a good position there, and then he opens his left foot, and he doesn't fancy it. He's looking at that, he doesn't fancy it.
He's almost looking at the ball going past him before. It's almost like he's accepted that ball's going past him.
What do you mean doesn't fancy it? What's the interpretation of that from a goalkeeper's point?
He doesn't fancy it, maybe making a mistake, or maybe making a mistake. Maybe I think he can catch it, but maybe he thinks if I palm it out, Haaland's going to have a tap in. You know,
I think Man City can play much worse than that, so expect better in the second half.
Chelsea have been lucky with players going off. We mentioned Sterling in the first 3 minutes. Then, of course, Pulisic went off, but Chukwuemeka had to come on after 22 minutes. And just before half-time, your heart was in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, young player this side from Aston Villa not that long ago. Yeah, he had a great chance. I mean, obviously Sterling's a big loss from Pulisic, but this is the chance that they get. He looks lively. Stevie's positive. You know, young player, obviously only 19, hits the post. John Stones in has an absolute cigar on the edge of the 6-yard box, but they actually break from that city. But it's very direct. They needed a bit of luck there.
Yeah, that was the closest they came. Despite a lot of pressure, and I think they actually forced City in certain periods as well to make that mistake, Steve. But that was the closest they came, really. City obviously at the other end had a chance with Haaland.
Yeah, we'll come to that in a moment. But you've been impressed with the way Chelsea started the game, the positivity from them, Clive.
I've not seen a team win the ball back against City particularly so many times in the attacking third, in the middle third.